Hey guys, Kevin here with the Feeler Group at eXp. Every week we shoot a video about things that you guys ask me about. One of the biggest questions I get is, what is eXp all about? And this week we actually saw over 1,000 agents join eXp. We saw the numbers go from 40,000 in 2020 to over 80,000 today. We also saw the biggest team in Canada switch from Keller Williams to eXp. So I thought, might as well bring on my good friend Julian, who also made the switch from Keller Williams to eXp, to find out a little bit about why he did that and what is eXp all about.
Yeah, thank you, Kevin. There's a number of reasons why I joined eXp. Predominantly, the first one's going to be just because of the communal feel. So I came over to eXp off of the enticement of my coach and sponsor at the time. What I found so attractive about eXp was the fact that you're not in direct competition with your other agents. Now, I'm not here to talk ill of other brokerages that I was with in the past, but I found with eXp not being in competition with other agents, but in contrast, actually those agents wanting to support you was something that I found was incredibly unique, and also something that really skyrocketed my career into being a fully confident and happy agent.
So aside from like the personal coaching that you received, what else drew you to the company?
Yeah, I mean, predominantly for me, the biggest thing is the coaching. It's the communal aspect. That's really what drew me over here to eXp. But there are major aspects to the company that I think other companies aren't offering. A big thing, a lot of people talk about this, and it is a huge reason. The share incentive program is immense. The first deal that I did with eXp, I was rewarded stocks in the company. As well as recruited my first agent, I was rewarded stocks. They did their first deal, I was rewarded stocks as well, and so forth and so forth. And I think what this does is it strengthens the company as a whole, and it strengthens the relationships between the agents and the community of eXp agents as a whole.
So when you say you're rewarded stocks, how does that typically differ from other brokerages for people who aren't really familiar with the other models?
So what it does is it puts money back in the pockets of the agents and takes less to the brokerage itself and puts it fairly to the agents who are actually doing the work. It makes us specifically as agents owners of our brand and owners of our respective company.
So I think a big thing that people always are curious about or maybe confused about is it being a cloud-based brokerage, thinking that they don't have offices. How are you finding that aspect of the company?
Yeah, it's interesting you bring that up. Actually, contrary to what people believe, we do as individual teams and groups and agents of eXp have offices, have large office spaces in which we get together for our training and all sorts of community and communal events every day.
So I know a big reason that I joined eXp is because I see that real estate is definitely changing, and I see eXp as the future. I think you're the same. Can you tell me a bit about why you see eXp as being the future of real estate?
Yeah, absolutely, man. The biggest thing I would say for eXp is the technology. Not only do you get your own personal CRM or customer relationship management program, you also have access to a free website that eXp will help you build and maintain. This is absolutely important as any veteran realtor or a new realtor that's new to the game. The CRM allows you to organize your leads as well as any lead generation programs that you use. It will organize and bring those leads into proper filters that you assign them to. Absolutely important, and this is all free with eXp, which I found at absolutely no other brokerages.
Yeah, so I guess tell me a little bit about where your business was before you switched over, and where it is today, and the timeline kind of in between.
Yeah, man, absolutely. So I was a pretty hungry agent when I started, looking to take my business to new levels. So I hit the ground running, was doing decently well. And I found though that I wasn't getting necessarily the support coaching that I needed, and it wasn't hitting those numbers that I wanted to produce. Once I joined eXp, I hit numbers that I never thought were even possible. Ended up doubling up my sales the next year, going from 20-something to close to 50-something deals the following year. A lot of that had to do with the organization through, like I'd mentioned, the CRM, as well as just a straight up coaching. I was calling my sponsors and my support staff almost daily, just asking, what do I do in this situation? What do I do in this scenario over here? And getting that support that I needed to take my business to the next level.
So what would your advice be for an agent who's either new, deciding what brokerage to join, or maybe they're at another brokerage and they're afraid of making the switch or something new?
So when you're a new agent, the biggest thing that you're looking for, in my opinion, needless to say, is support. You really don't know what you're doing. You're coming off the courses. The courses are going to teach you a lot of stuff. They're going to teach you a lot of things that you don't necessarily need day to day. And what you need is an actual, to be surrounded by a community of strong agents that can show you what you will need in the day-to-day when you're out there writing offers, getting stuck in bidding wars, doing listings, and all of that. So I would say, like, as a new agent, you just straight up need support. You need someone to call. And not just that, you need strong agents to call. You want to call someone that's actually going to answer the phone and someone that actually knows what they're doing.
Mm-hmm. And what about for someone who's, already comfortable, already has a good business? Why would they switch to eXp?
Yeah, that's a great question, Kevin. So I'd say as a veteran agent or someone that's been in the game for a while, there's no better brokerage as with eXp, we are the owners, okay? When gifted stocks or when buying or selling real estate and rewarded stock share incentive at a 10% discount, you're buying into the company that you own, you're helping it grow, and you're building a future for yourself and your other agents that you might be taking on if you're starting a team or what have you. I would say as a veteran agent, eXp is set up for, as is in the name, exponential growth.
Yeah, so exponential growth, I think that really hits the nail on the head. That's the big reason why I joined, right? Is I want to be at a company where you're rewarded for success, right? And the biggest thing is obviously the Icon program, right? Where when you sell a certain amount of homes at another company, they'll give you a nice little trophy, right? With eXp, they're actually gifting you all the money that you paid into the company back in shares. So that's where I want to be. Is I want to be somewhere where success is rewarded, celebrated, and obviously something that you can grow off of.
Yeah.
So if anyone's looking to learn more about eXp, where can they get a hold of you?
Yeah, man, absolutely. Drop me a line on my email. That's julian.himes@exprealty.com. Check out my website or give me a call, anytime.
Awesome. Thanks a lot for coming, man.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
Always good to see you.
Yeah, same.